Several states already in emergency mode as a nasty winter storm bringing blizzard conditions bears down on the Northeast and threatens to break snowfall records. 50 million Americans could be impacted by the storm, the worst expected in Massachusetts and Connecticut, where trucks loaded up with salt and homeowners boarding up their windows. Travel bans go into effect for drivers tonight. In New York City, long lines snaked around the block to get the last-minute grocery shopping in. The city is preparing to shut down roads and mass transit, calling in extra crews to help. New York and New Jersey could get up to 2 feet of snow.
It is a serious blizzard. It should not be taken lightly.
If you do not have to drive, please remain home and remain off the roads.
The storm will also impact travel. Boston's Logan Airport is closing at 7 o'clock. Thousands of flights already canceled over the next couple of days.
Now the On Your Side forecast with Chief Meteorologist Scott Dorval.
And looking at the latest charts and the satellite pictures and the computer charts, I think that focus is going to move away from New York City and stay more towards southern Connecticut, Long Island, and southern New England, especially just south of Boston. I think New York may get less than a foot. They've had 3 or 4 inches. It may not materialize. Now, it could still be a foot of snow in New York City. I just don't think we're going to see that huge impact for New York City. But here's the storm system, jet stream bringing all this energy down. There's a lot of energy offshore that's interacting with this moisture coming in, and this storm system is just going to explode offshore, and it will come up, and as it gets stronger, it slows down. It will slow down just as it goes by 40 degrees north, 70 west. That's right off the coast. Very close to Nantucket here, and that is a prime spot for a strong storm system. Hurricane force winds coming into southern New England. In fact, they're sending hurricane hunters into this storm system to check it out. They do that with strong storms. So severe drifting, traveling hazards, power blackouts, damaging winds, coastal flooding all throughout this region right in here. We're talking 75-mile-per-hour wind gusts coming in, so New England is certainly going to be under the gun as this storm system slowly moves through. It's a long day event, so the only thing that's really not ordinary about this storm system is how long it will take to go through, and that's why the numbers are so high here. I think this is a little overdone further to the west here, but it's not out of the question for, say, 18 to 25 inches of snow here, and I think this region, Boston south and just northeast of Providence and just west of Cape Cod, is going to get hammered. They are shutting down everything as they should. It'll take until Wednesday morning before this is all said and done. So big storm in the northeast. But here in the northwest, how about the blue skies we had this morning? A little hazy sunshine out there, and then here comes some low clouds developing and some high clouds over the top of it. But this is Canyon County with the sunshine really still winning out as we're moving through the day. And this is the latest picture, just some high clouds increasing from the south and the village at Meridian. Here's the way it looked this morning. We had sunshine, then there was some clouds in Ada County. Other places had low clouds and fog. It's been going back and forth. Look at all the low clouds and then nothing. Look at this clearing skies, and the latest picture showing again some sunshine out there right now. 43 degrees, mild indeed. Light north wind at 5 miles an hour. Humidity at 73%, so we're fairly dry for the afternoon. Pressure at 30.24. It's turning out to be a very pleasant afternoon. And how about this? It's 45 degrees now in McCall, so it's milder in McCall. And up in Brundage Mountain today, the base of Brundage was 54 degrees at one point. Don't panic. The snow's not going to all melt. It will soften up. It was very dry, and it will cool dramatically in the mountains during the day tomorrow, but the higher elevations certainly on the mild side. Stanley today at 41 for the high, and in the higher elevations had even milder temperatures, which I'm going to show you here in a moment. Here are the high temperatures in the populated locations: 50 in Twin, 49 Pocatello, 43 Boise, 58 in Moscow today, and 59 in Roseburg. But Oregon and Idaho, when you go to the higher elevations, there's a layer of warm air coming in. You see our temperatures in the 40s here, but I looked at the high temperatures. You're getting up about 3 to 5,000 feet depending on where you were. 55 to 65 in the Boise Mountains. In the 60s in the Owyhee Mountains, there were 3 70-degree readings in northeast Oregon. Now, there are some suspect, but the ones that weren't 70s were in the upper 60s and 60s in south central Oregon. I mentioned yesterday or last week that we'd have a mild air mass overhead on Monday. That is the case, but it will cool from the south tomorrow. You see the clear skies here now? Here's our storm system. It's moving up from the south, and so we'll have increasing clouds tomorrow with a chance for rain east of Boise, or I should say Boise eastward tomorrow evening. There come those showers in. I have a feeling Canyon County West westward will probably stay mainly dry. Most of the day tomorrow, hazy sunshine in the morning, still in the mid-40s. Any precipitation coming in should be after dark, and it will favor Mountain Home, Boise to Mountain Home, and into the Magic Valley. Up in the Long Valley area, temperatures getting up to near 40, cooler in those higher elevations. Sunshine early, increasing clouds, so the chance of the Boise Mountains could get maybe an inch of snow out of this, while the East Central Mountains, Stanley Sun Valley, again, those clouds coming in with a slight chance for snow in the southern sections at night. 51 degrees in Twin tomorrow, another mild day, but rain will come into the Magic Valley tomorrow night. In my extended forecast, keeps fairly mild temperatures around. We get the chance of those showers Boise eastward tomorrow night, and then dry over the weekend. I've got nice because I think the sun comes back out. We're still in the 40s, and then mid-40s next week. No big storms coming down.
All right, thanks, Scott. An overnight lockdown at the White House up next. The latest on the drone that crashed on the Pennsylvania Avenue lawn. You're watching today's 6 on your side.